You're lying in bed, the warm night air drifting through an open window. Suddenly, you feel a faint prick on your leg, but dismiss it as a bug bite. Hours later, you wake up in agony, your muscles seizing, your vision blurring, your life slipping away. What you didn't realize is that you've been bitten by one of the world's deadliest snakes, and now time is running out. From the silent but lethal crate to the aggressive inland taipan, these are the terrifying real-life stories of people who came face to face with venomous killers and didn't live to tell the tale. 1. Carl Berry, 2013. Carl Berry, a young horticulturist with a passion for nature, was enjoying another sunny morning working on the lush greens of a golf course in Port Douglas, Queensland. As he carefully tended to the grass near the edge of the fairway, something caught his eye, a slender brown figure slithering silently across the ground. An experienced bushwalker, Carl knew it was an eastern brown snake, one of Australia's most venomous reptiles. He calmly moved away, giving the snake space to escape. Moments later, as he bent down to collect his tools, he felt a sharp sting on his lower leg. The snake, likely agitated or feeling cornered, had struck him with lightning speed. Carl thought it might be a dry bite, where the snake releases little to no venom, and reassured his colleagues that he was fine. But within minutes, he felt dizzy, and his vision began to blur. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, his co-workers called for help. As paramedics rushed to the scene, Carl's condition deteriorated rapidly. His body succumbed to the potent neurotoxins which were shutting down his organs one by one. Despite being airlifted to the nearest hospital, Carl passed away within hours, leaving his family and community in shock. His tragic death served as a somber reminder of the unpredictable and deadly nature of Australia's wildlife, even for those who respect and understand it. 2. David Pitt, 2017. David Pitt, a seasoned snake handler with decades of experience, had dedicated his life to understanding and protecting some of the world's most dangerous reptiles. His fascination with these creatures had led him to the remote jungles of Papua New Guinea, where he worked at a reptile park educating locals and tourists about the deadly snakes that inhabited the region. One fateful afternoon in 2017, while transferring a Papuan taipan, a snake infamous for its rapid strikes and potent venom, David's hand slipped. In the blink of an eye, the snake's fangs sank into his wrist. Years of handling snakes had made him almost dismissive of the risks, but this time, he knew it was different. The venom, a cocktail of neurotoxins and coagulants, began to take hold immediately. David felt his arm go numb and a cold sweat broke out across his forehead. With trembling hands, he tried to administer anti-venom, but his vision blurred and his legs gave way beneath him. By the time his colleagues found him, David was unconscious, his breathing shallow. Despite their best efforts to stabilize him, the venom had already done irreversible damage. He died en route to the hospital, his body unable to withstand the onslaught. The loss of such a knowledgeable and respected figure was a stark reminder that even the most skilled experts are not immune to the deadly unpredictability of these formidable creatures. Before we dive deeper into these intense and thrilling stories, I just want to take a moment to say, if you're enjoying the content and want to hear more about real-life encounters with the world's deadliest creatures, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps support the channel and ensures you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Plus, drop a like and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any topics you'd like us to cover next. Now, let's get back to the action. 3. Matthew Hedges. Matthew Hedges, a 19-year-old British backpacker, was on the adventure of a lifetime, exploring the vibrant landscapes of Rajasthan, India. After a long day of sightseeing, he and his friends set up camp under the vast desert sky, enjoying the warmth of a campfire. As night fell, Matthew crawled into his sleeping bag, unaware of the silent danger lurking in the shadows. In the middle of the night, he felt a sharp pain in his ankle but brushed it off as a bug bite, drifting back to sleep. The culprit, a deadly saw-scaled viper, had delivered its potent venom, a silent assassin in the darkness. By morning, Matthew was in excruciating pain, his body racked with severe cramps and swelling. He struggled to breathe as the venom coursed through his veins, causing his blood to clot and his organs to fail. His friends, terrified and unsure of what had happened, rushed him to the nearest hospital, but the rural area's limited medical facilities were no match for the venom's rapid effects. Despite the doctor's desperate attempts, Matthew's condition deteriorated, and he passed away within hours. His tragic death was a stark reminder of the deadly creatures that roam the world's most beautiful places and the importance of immediate medical attention in the face of such danger. 4. Gérard Martin. Gérard Martin, a world-renowned French herpetologist, had dedicated his life to the study of venomous snakes. His expertise and passion took him to remote regions around the globe, where he meticulously documented and handled some of the world's deadliest serpents. In 2016, while conducting research on a black mamba in a secluded part of Africa, Gérard found himself face-to-face with the infamous snake. Known for its lightning-fast strikes and potent neurotoxic venom, the black mamba is feared even among seasoned experts. As Gérard carefully maneuvered to secure the snake, it lunged unexpectedly, sinking its fangs deep into his arm. The bite was quick, but the effects were immediate. His hand began to tingle and he felt a wave of dizziness wash over him. Despite his years of experience, Gérard knew he had little time. He managed to administer anti-venom, but the powerful toxins were already taking hold. His colleagues, watching in horror, rushed to his side as his breathing became labored and his body seized with uncontrollable convulsions. Within minutes, the venom had caused paralysis, and Gérard slipped into unconsciousness. Emergency services were called, but the remote location made a quick rescue impossible. Despite all efforts to save him, Gérard died on the way to the hospital, a tragic reminder that even the most skilled professionals can fall victim to the very creatures they study. His death sent shockwaves through the scientific community, underscoring the deadly risks involved in the pursuit of knowledge about these formidable reptiles. 5. Somnath Bhagat. Somnath Bhagat, a hard-working farmer in a rural village in Jharkhand, India, had always been in tune with the rhythms of nature. On a sweltering summer night in 2020, he decided to sleep on the floor of his modest home to escape the oppressive heat. As he lay there, the sounds of the night enveloped him, but he remained blissfully unaware of the danger lurking nearby. A slender crate snake, known for its potent venom and stealthy nature, slithered into his home. When the snake struck, its fangs pierced Somnath's foot, delivering a bite that went almost unnoticed in his slumber. He barely stirred, dismissing the sensation as an insignificant insect bite before drifting back to sleep. By morning, the venom had spread through his system, causing intense abdominal pain and paralysis. Somnath awoke to find himself struggling to breathe, his body unresponsive to his frantic thoughts. His family, alarmed by his condition, rushed to his side, but they were unsure of the cause of his distress. As they frantically prepared to take him to the nearest hospital, every passing moment felt like a lifetime. The rural area's limited medical resources delayed their efforts, and Somnath's condition rapidly deteriorated. Tragically, he succumbed to the effects of the venom before they could reach help, leaving his family devastated. His untimely death served as a haunting reminder of the hidden dangers in rural life, the need for awareness, and the urgent call for improved access to medical care in vulnerable communities. Thanks for joining us on this gripping journey into the world of deadly snake encounters. If these stories sent shivers down your spine, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more chilling tales from the wild. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever encountered a snake, or do you have a story to share? Your experiences could be featured in our next video. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll catch you in the next adventure.